Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to install a new screen on an HP G61 laptop. This one had a cracked screen. There are many reasons why you'd want to change the screen if it's cracked or if you have a lot of dead pixels or whatever, but as you can see the screen it's pretty damaged. It's cracked. So today I'll show you how to do that. Where to buy your screens if you're curious. I buy my screens from screencountry.com. You can check their website out. I got my shipment this morning. It comes in a UPS box depending on your shipment method. I'll do a little bit of an unboxing here. As you can see, they package their stuff fairly well. There's a lot of this bubble wrap stuff. And here's our replacement screen. It's an LCD screen, it's not an LED. I believe it's a 15.6 or so. So let's get to it. So with the HP G61 laptop, it's not like your other laptops where you have screws here, screws there, and so on. What you have is you got one screw here on this side, and then on the other side, I don't know if you can see that, there's another screw there. Well, you can't see the screw, but I'll show you because I'm using my cell phone to record this. So what you want to do is kind of move the screen back a little bit and get one of these small screwdrivers so you can kind of pivot it in there and unscrew it. Underneath the screws there's little pieces of plastic with double-sided tape. So what you want to do, you want to pop it off. You can see they look like this. They're very, very small. You want to unscrew the screws. Alright, got this side. It's the right side, now onto the left side. Left side is out. So now what you want to do is literally you're just going to pick a corner to start from. I'll start with this side. And you could use a flathead if you like, but you know, you just stick it in, kind of pop it off, but I find it easier if I just do it this way. And just pop it. And once you get one, then the rest is easy. Now don't pull too hard because sometimes you might break the clips behind there. Just be gentle with some force. And then the bezel will just pop right out. Put that aside, and now we can take out the screen. So there's two screws here that hold the bracket onto the case. So what we can do, we can go ahead and take these out. So now with these screws out, you can notice that it moves a little bit like this. So from here, what we're going to do is there's one screw here and there's one screw here on both sides, left and the right. You can go ahead and take these out. This side's loose. We can move on to the other side. Careful not to lose your screws. Alright, so now our screen is completely loose. So you can pick it up and then flip it over, and here you'll see you have you get a connection for the inverter and our video cable. It's just a little piece of tape here. You want to peel it back, but you don't want to peel it back and pull the tape out. What you want to do, you just want to peel the tape back enough so it's off, and then you're going to want to move the connector outwards, because if you peel it up you might bend it, and then, I mean, these are, you know, they're a pain in the butt to replace, really. So you want to be very, very careful with these. So you can stick that here for now, or whatever, leave it. And out with our old screen. We can bring in our new screen. For the most part, I like to leave this plastic on just for the entire duration of the installation, just because I don't want to scratch it, just in case, you never know, a screwdriver might hit it, or, you know, you get your fingerprints all over it. So now we can go ahead and stick this, put this down here so you can make it easier. So we want to connect this back to our inverter. There's only one way it can connect, so can't really confuse it. And then now we're going to connect our data cable. It literally just slides right into place, and then once it's in, you can just reapply the tape. And then we can stick our screen back into the assembly. Now we can put our screws back into the assembly. Move this along to the side so you can see it. Inside in, other side's in. I can put the screws in at the bottom. Now a lot of people usually unscrew the screws right down here, so you can move the hinge forward more, because as you can see there's only so much play that you have, but really to me that's too much work. I mean, there's a certain amount of play that you have here, and it's just enough to take the screw out. Now we can do this side. Perfect. So now we're done with our screen replacement, so we can go ahead, turn it on, and test it out. There you have it. Perfect. It works perfectly fine. What we can do from here is replace our screws up here and put the bezel back in. Okay, now for our bezel. Slide it back in and just start snapping it. Then at the bottom, just kind of push down. And there you go.